this is working. Good morning. Let's see. Let me know if any issues with the audio. Ooh, I see a lot of chats already. Wait, something going on with this app again. I feel like every time this happens, when there's hiccups in the app, there it goes. I can scroll again. Okay. Mr. C, Pieta, Dan, Jack, Nah. Just say the first one. Good morning. Yes, Pieta, good morning again. Cass, hello. All right. It is warm. What are we, 2 minutes in, 1 minute in? I'm sweating. Robin, good morning. Hopefully everything is working okay. I lowered the decibels a little bit on the microphone. I think it was way too loud before. No shorts, I'm in work clothes, so I'm gonna be extra sweaty. Let's cross over. Mr. C said it's summer. I'm gonna wait here because a few cars still coming with C. Most cars are turning. And now we have 14 seconds to cross this way, so we'll take it. There's some pigeons on the road. Tiffany, good morning. RJ, hey. Yes, all good. All good in the neighborhood. Hopefully Colorado's not getting any more snow. Have I seen the external glass lift they're making in Madison Square Garden? No, not that. The latest thing I saw in that area was the new entrance to Penn Station. Swanky Laxer, hello. Jack says a lot of background noise. Huh. I can try lowering the decibels again and see if that improves it. Not sure if you'll be able to hear me better. That's pretty cool, Mr. C. Yeah, I'd like to check that out once it opens. I sound loudest in New York City. It does seem a little bit louder than before when I used the 3.5 millimeter connector instead of the USB-C connector. So maybe it's, I don't know, somehow more sensitive. Sandra likes the noise. Umai, hello. I don't know, I'm well, how are you? It's also a bit quiet right now, so I worry the street noise is only going to get worse as the morning progresses. Dave S. the Goat is here. Good morning. Proper NYC ambience. Great. USB-C is also digital connection, which according to the road website also increases quality of the audio, but we'll see. That's the interesting thing about the iPhones. I actually asked Apple if I can just trade in the iPhone 12 mini and upgrade to like an iPhone 12 Pro. And they told me you can't trade in from the same generation, even if it's an upgrade. I found that weird. I'm using the Rode Wireless Go 2. Noelia, hello. Lightroom, hello. Onwards we go. You're here for the noise. The noise is here for you. "64 degrees right now. If the morning starts at 64, usually that means it's going to be a pretty warm day. The most amazing thing is that support actually suggested to privately sell the phone. Which I thought was interesting for them to suggest. Nope. You can go. Also, the Pfizer World Headquarters are right here. Another day of showers in England, says David. Happy girl, hello. Hopefully you're happy. Approaching 44th Street. Yeah, I wanted to get the smaller one because if I'm going to be carrying around an extra phone, it might as well be compact. But we'll see how I deal with this in the future. It has better lenses than the bigger one too, so, or more cameras. I think the only one that has truly different sensors is the Pro Max. Anyway, Ghetto Star, hello. Chris, thanks. Colleen, glad you're enjoying. Let's see, no cars. I guess we can start going left towards the park. Amish Market's on my left. It's a business expense, yes. With a 1099, I guess. It'd be easier for the tax guy to do things. Yes, happy girl. Too hot for me. Too hot for me. But I'll manage. Judy, glad you're enjoying. Yeah, our morning commutes take us along similar paths because unfortunately the places I'm going to don't move. But it's fun to see how the weather and the seasons change every week. Mina says the sound is perfect. Good to hear. Bobby Howe, hello. Dave, I'm not sure what you're talking about, but it sounds like you're wheeling and dealing or something. Are you running your own lottery? It's not faulty to the extent of what that thread says. It just seems like continuous connections are odd. So like if you were just using the phone day to day and not streaming, you would never know the difference. So I don't know. I'm a little soured on Apple's handling of the situation anyway, not being able to trade in phones, so maybe I'll just smash it with a hammer. Do I get up near 62nd Riverside? Sometimes. It's been a little while. Sue, hello. Jeanette, hey. That was a rat, peace on. I'm not sure I said hello to Lisa yet. Hello, hello. Got all the sergeants today. Make sure to stream the ceremonial smashing. I should have it stream from the phone that I'm smashing. That seems like it would be too much of a waste. I could just let my frustrations with Apple dry up and then trade it in for the 13. Robin, hello. All right. Lights in my favor. Don't buckle, hold strong, Dave. All right. Hanson, hello. Yes, happy girl, I do. Many times that's when I record a separate video, non-live. Walk by Rossman Repairs. I could, it seems that also Apple makes things harder and harder to repair. I think they hate repairing Apple products in general. I think I even emailed them about something once, and they told me not to bother because it was an Apple product. Where's the Empire State Building? South of me. I'm on 46th and Park. It's on 34th and 5th. Right by the Helmsley Building. My MetLife. Friends is being reunited one last time. Interesting. Is that why they started doing all that whole Friends experience thing? DTUK. Whoa. It's been a hot minute. I just wish the Prism app on Android was more consistent. Well, they tore down almost everything on that side. You could not see those buildings on the other side of that construction site before. Yeah, 10 hours was the longest we ever streamed on the iPhone 12 mini during the Great Saunter. had enough equipment to handle it pretty decently. Yeah, DT, I know we always have these poor timings for some of you UK folks. Hopefully I'll be able to do more afternoon and evening streams sooner or later. DT UK, oh, what's that person doing? Car almost swerved this way. Yes, DT UK was the inspiration for the Great Saunter, which was the perimeter walk around Manhattan. I wouldn't have thought to look into it if he didn't suggest it. So that's the origin story. And that's where we met Angel, aka Mars and Worldwide, who had walked the perimeter a week before on his own. What a time. Space Girl, good morning. I was a little bit concerned about this car here. So this car is advertising pest control. I don't know why there's a dog on the side of it. ST, good morning. Mainly tell me because Prism allows for 1080p streaming and official YouTube is not. Mrs. Swanky Laxer, I don't know what I just said, from Perth. Got all the Swanky Laxers. Dog catches rats, is that what they do? They use the dog to catch the rats? I have a feeling they don't really do that. It's just my assumption. Like, maybe that's what they're putting on the side of the car, but I don't think they're actually doing that. Space Girl, everyone's doing pretty well. I'm just not sure the companies are actually doing it, at least. I feel like they'd have more consistent, probably less humane ways of taking care of those pests. Not pets. Because the companies have to run a business they can't just rely on, I guess. That's just my assumption. But I am not an exterminator expert. Although there have been other advertisements in New York about using specially trained dogs for bed bugs. Ah, yes, Blood and Soil. Yes, that's what I was just talking about. Was that the same one? Same company? Baby Marion, hello. Why are the roads empty? Well, it's still pretty early in the morning. Oh, well, these are the same type of dog, I see. Pretty early in the morning, and this is 5th Avenue, which I feel like doesn't get too much commuting traffic. That's an interesting way to do it. So you have to get tested and wait 15 minutes and then you can go in. I guess that's reasonable. Although those rapid tests, I believe, are less accurate in general. I don't think I have any more pest stories. A friend of mine had bed bugs once. It's a friend that I visited a lot, so I tried to look into ways to not have to worry about them coming home with me. So apparently they don't climb up on metal very well. So I would sit on a metal stool when I was there with my feet propped on it also. St. Patrick's. I don't know if Streamlabs also allows 1080p with their app. Maybe they do, I don't know. But you could also test YouTube streams by just setting them to private. Like, you shouldn't need a second channel, I guess. Oh, it does, okay. Got it. I forget what the nuances were. I remember going into the most useful streaming apps with Action Kid once, but it seems like Prism stood out. Where am I now? 5th Avenue, 52nd Street. Luciana, I'm passing by many buildings. I'm not too sure which one you mean, but there's a few. The biggest one, the most unique one probably, was St. Patrick's Cathedral. And then we also had the Nike flagship building, one with the flag. Well, there's multiple flags. Flag, flag, flag. Darren, snow earlier than my usual Wednesdays. Adam, good morning. The iPhone 20 will be out by the time I get it exchanged. Maybe. Viola, welcome back. We're almost at Central Park. St. Thomas Church on my left. Well, I thought Streamlabs was around before Prism, because Streamlabs was probably originally a companion for Twitch app, Twitch streams, wasn't it? I'm sure a lot of these places on 5th Avenue may have been featured in movies one way or another. Blood and Soil PS40 and 104. I felt like we had a rivalry with we called them Epiphanites. Usually started stuff with us. I don't know why. That's how it was. Well, I think I used to do more sunrise streams Tuesday and Thursday, and so those we wouldn't go very far. But I haven't been able to get out for those as much, so maybe that's where the confusion comes in. Jose, hey. Mexico City, I think Ariel, aka The Urbanist, is there. And he even did a collaboration with Mexico Underground, which is a live streamer over there in Mexico City. Luciana, yes, I do. Very much. Passing by 5th Avenue blooms, looks like some new blooms have sprouted or they replanted them, I don't know. All south of me, Bobby Hobb. Everything you've asked for so far is in the other direction. We're walking north. They both started 4 years ago, huh? Well, I don't know when the Prism app came out. I thought Streamlabs in general was around as a desktop application longer than the mobile app. Well, what do I know? I'm guessing. Thanks, Mr. C. Let's see, I'll cross left, and then we'll wait to cross right. Manfred, hello. Big dog, hi. I don't think I said hello yet, but you've been here already. Miguel, good morning. We're on 57th Street, waiting to cross 5th Avenue. 57th, 5th. Your bus, New York City tour bus guide said never to trust someone who gives directions to north or south, only uptown or downtown. Well, I wouldn't go that far, only because you can only be so far uptown before you can go more uptown. But I also feel like I never said those kinds of words either. I would point. Because if people are asking for directions, they probably don't know which way north or south or even uptown, downtown is. So I'd have to point to make sure they're going in the right way. I'm assuming if they're asking for directions, they need that kind of guidance. Otherwise, they could probably just check on a smartphone. Well, I don't know how far we got in this deep into that discussion. I think Streamlabs even has other APIs you could use to link into Prism. So when you see somebody using Prism app and the tips or super chats pop up on the screen, that's usually a Streamlabs API. Martha? Yeah, it's probably the way I'm using the microphone. JF, hello. Entering the park very shortly. Just got to pass by William Tecumseh Sherman. Looking over at Columbus Circle. Looks like the Time Warner Center. Adam, if you're gonna do it, now's the time. It's gonna get up to like 87 from what I saw, what Google Home told me. Yeah, let's cross everything you have. Let's see how we do in the park. Which way do I want to go? This area in general can be tricky, so let's go through this hole. Hey, yes sir, 5075. $10 Canadian, thank you. Consistency. That's probably a decent amount of time before it gets too warm. Around Manhattan for sure, Veronica. You'll probably find some the same stuff that we see on these streams, but it's all different if you see it in person. Yes, Bobby Hop, we're in Central Park. I guess we'll pass through the zoo again. The zoo seems to have service issues near the northern end of it. Even if we're on better service, we'll see. Should be temporary. I mean, most of the parts of the city that, even if I walk through them every day, don't necessarily get old to me. I mean, before I was streaming, I probably took them more for granted, but actually streaming things and pointing stuff out to people helps you appreciate it more. Will the clock be chiming? I think it starts at 8:30 in the morning is what we learned last time. Or not last time, one of those times. You can experience the Ice Age in 4D here. I hear it's a lo-fi 4D, so, you know, to simulate moisture and wind effects, it's just one guy running around going. You heard me, Dave. Let's see. What is this? Is this a rhododendron? Maybe? Anybody know? Adam, one of these days you're gonna get to me before I make a left to Bow Bridge and make me go to the 72nd Street entrance. We have been there before, and we will do it again. Are these apartments? No, this is the Arsenal. I think it's like a park. I don't know, like offices almost. All I know is you can use the bathroom in there. And there's the Delacorte clock that starts at 8:30. And here's Ice Age 4D. This is where we had some service hiccups in the past. So let's see how we do. Wire Street name is like 52nd, 72nd. It's a grid-like system, but it didn't start that way, at least not from Lower Manhattan. It's only me. Yeah, one day we could. I think it's every half hour starting at 8:30. Walking through the children's zoo area. Smeckin says rhododendron. Okay. I remembered some things. My mom is really into plants and trees. And I helped her plant quite a few things at her house. What will be your walking route, Adam? You said 45 to 60 minutes? You could probably get to Central Park from where you are and do a little bit of a northern park exploring. I think there's a waterfall around there hidden somewhere. But if you don't eat beforehand, it'll be a good time to grab some breakfast potentially. Someone asked if I'm settled in. For the most part, we're settled in to the apartment. The baby room is still a mess, but she's still staying with us in our bedroom anyway. So we have a little bit of time. I think around 6 months old is when we're going to try to transition her into her own room. But we'll see how she's doing. Tommy, I do know a lot of the benches have those in memory of plaques. I just don't know how to do it. I'm sure it's somewhere on the Central Park website. Viola, well, this is one of my early morning streams. Afternoon, those are all still going to be impromptu for the most part. I won't know if I can do those until like minutes before. How's the neighbors? They seem all right. I think the upstairs folks have kids too. So there's a lot of pitter patter or elephant feet. Well, just as long as you don't go making phony calls. Just stick to the 7-digit numbers you're used to. Orlando, good morning. Subway 59 is here, hello. Oh, it looks like they did end up mowing this lawn. Glad you're enjoying Hyundai. A group of pigeons. Yeah, it was a little bit of a hill there. If I'm talking, I do have to be mindful of that. Not to mention we're moving pretty quickly. I knew you'd say something about that, Dave. I knew it. Almost like a walk from GTA 5 or something. Out of the New York live streamers, I think most of them use Prism also. I think Walk, Ride, Fly might use the official YouTube app. Adam has chosen his walking style. It's like when you create a character in a game and you could kind of choose from their animations. No, I didn't see that, RJ. Naumburg band shell is here, still under renovation. Yes, Anthony, to the fountain. Stefan, good morning. The only problem with these actually, there's no place to do pull-ups. Get my workout gloves ready.
Number one.
Dad, I'm already at 100.
It very well might be, Adam. But they're taking up the entire mall. Oh, the bathrooms are already open. I thought they open at 8 a.m. officially. Huh. All right. Here's the top of the ceiling. Here is always very exciting to see. Estelle, glad you're enjoying. I think we have a few of your country folk here too, or I guess also continent folk. Let's see, I'm doing okay on time. Yeah, Chris, lots of movies filmed around here. Very iconic movie filming spot. Boathouse. Very still water, which is probably great for mosquitoes. Ooh, what are these flowers? That's right, Lisa. In a perpetual state of play. What? What is that bubbling? Hold on a second. Oh, it's a turtle right here. Red-eared slider. See the shell? It's really digging around there. Oh, is it eating a, oh. Okay. I think it was eating a bird. Huh? It's New York. Yeah, Adam, I think it's good. I think it's all right. I think it would take my finger if it could. If I offered it. Giggle Bunny, hello. I think they could eat anything if it falls within their biting zone. A Wimbawet. The song is probably applicable for all the Central Park turtles. Who knows the mutations they have undergone. Yes, Adam, I'm on the seafood diet myself. Oldest joke in the book, right? Seafood and eat it. Ha ha. Ha ha. Stay out of the bite zone. David, well, I do like nature and outdoors. I feel like I've never been a picnic person. I like hiking a lot. I don't much camp, though. I like if I were to go hiking, I want to go as far as I can, as fast as I can. So if I could do 30 miles in a day of hiking and then be able to sleep like in a hotel room or my own bed, that would be the best. For me. Mrs. Commuter loves camping. Oh good, I'm let's stop dad jokes? Good. I'm in the club. All right, we're in the Ramble now. So far I feel like we've been decent on service. Tommy doesn't enjoy eating outside. Yeah, I mean, I think we all have different preferences on that. Yeah, I kind of feel the same way about that, Adam. If I'm sitting in one place too long outside, I become prey myself. Good, good, big dog, good. This is San Remo Towers. We hear woodpeckers again. So we should be able to hear all the ambient noises in the park much clearer too, since we're getting so much more background noise than before. Shane, I've been there. I haven't been in a couple of years now, but no, it's personally my favorite museum in the city. Probably because I love dinosaurs. Dino DNA. Michael Scott Howard with the $4 super sticker. Thank you. Much obliged. Looking. Oh, wow. Okay, so there's a ton of it everywhere. Holy moly. Eggs and cannolis. That is all poison ivy. All of it. It's true. All of it. Ooh, some is sneaking out past the fence here. This is ideal poison ivy conditions. And also, now I haven't Googled it in a long time, but somehow Google heard about me talking it because I had a poison ivy article in my feed this morning. And I have not searched for poison ivy in a long time. That keeps the people out. Well, I have a feeling also most New Yorkers don't know what it looks like. That's my assumption. Do we have enough time? Let's try it. They're always listening, yes. Gigi, good morning. You just missed our poison ivy amazement. But now let's feel like we're really hiking in nature. Can I report where it is for removal? I imagine you can, I'm just not too sure. Probably on the Central Park website. I know my mom's always on the hunt for poison ivy around her house. Yeah, showering is one of those things that will be hard to give up now that we are in this stage of society. I believe, if I remember correctly, it causes a type 4 allergic reaction, which is delayed, but you'll get a pretty nasty rash that itches quite a bit. And if you touch it and touch other places, it'll spread. Christina, good morning. Yeah, same family as poison oak, though I don't know what that looks like. Jordan Miller referring to the DC character. I mean, other than these roads, you could feel like you're really hiking in the woods here in the Ramble. Yeah, they probably do look pretty oaky. I'm assuming poison oak kind of looks like it has oak tree leaves or something like that. Is that why it's called poison oak? I don't know, I'm just making guessumptions. Because I actually do know what oak tree leaves look like. Jake, yes. Центральный парк. Combine Gamer, hello, привет. Looks like we're nearing the edges of the Ramble. Mr. C's growing some indoor cactus plants. Cactus is always a good kind of plant to grow. Very hardy. I think I already see some more poison ivy in this yonder region. Okay. Almost at the end of the park. Well, if I go this way, am I gonna get stuck? No, I can get out. Okay, good. Time is 6:51. Decent timing. I am sweating quite a bit though. It's only gonna get warmer as the summer progresses. Lana, привет, всем из Москвы, says hello to everyone from Moscow. Sweating to the oldies. All right, Adam, have a good walk. Hope your procedure goes without issue. Get 3 bacon, egg, and cheese and a croissant. Most delis in New York should know that as the Adam special now. All right, nearly out of the park. I'm pretty sure that's an oak tree. A mighty fine one too. I feel like I never really see them in this shape. They usually have to fight for the sun, so they grow tall. This one's really spread out. Looks oaky. We have to figure out Dave's types of trees, how many types there are. We know the flowers, purple flowers, white flowers, but what are your modifiers for trees? So you could share your story. Hashtag Central Park or hashtag My Central Park. The back of the museum, American Natural History, is undergoing some kind of renovations. You can see a crane in the background. Or construction, actually, they might be adding a building. All right, RJ, thanks for stopping by. Have a good day at work. We're Central Park, right in the middle of Manhattan. From 59th to 110th Street, I think. Mr. C, all right. Ooh, sorry about the headache. Get some rest, drink some fluids. If you have to, take a Tylenol. If you're not allergic, of course. Or if it works for you. It doesn't work for everybody. On the way to work? Yes, Jake. Oh, the dogwood is just wood that looks like dog. Alright, sorry, we're just checking some messages, making sure nothing's on fire. Alright, we're on 85th Street. I'm going to start to peel away from the park because I know certain areas of Central Park West have had service issues in the past for me, even before the service issues we were having. So let's go up 85th. Look out for dog do. It's a good one. I like it, Johnny. Wrangler. I do like how green everything is. I think personally that's why I couldn't live in a place that has not a distinct 4 seasons. I feel like I appreciate the summer more personally when we go through a winter. And then by the time that I'm getting sick of summer and it's too hot for me, or really too hot, season changes again. Aha. I don't have a car, Bobby have. No car. Looks like the heating here hasn't been working, so they got an external heating thing. I imagine that's not going to be needed very much longer, unless it also heats their water. It's a nice little row of houses. Don't worry about it, Jess. That's right, Lisa. I'm assuming today is pickup day because there's so much of it out. It's kind of late though if the trucks are coming. Yeah, I actually got pretty decent at parallel parking since I did used to drive in the city a lot more. But I think if you get a Tesla, they also have auto parking mode even for parallel parking. Although I have a feeling you have to pay for part of it, like for one of their packages to even get it. Real. Couldn't tell if that's a car or if that's me. I make the same kind of sounds when I accelerate. I don't think I got enough sleep. Oh, that's the... Okay, I can make this. Where am I now? 86th and Columbus Avenue. Photos from around New York. Hello. sex. I think that's a good choice. Christina's sleeping okay. We were doing sleep training starting this past weekend, which has been hard on all of us, I think, but she seems to have slept much better last night. Let's cross over. Stevie, good morning. You were setting a new hi-fi system. You know what? I'm gonna tell you that is the perfect excuse. For yourself or for someone else? Hopefully for yourself. And what is it? What are some of the components? Yes, Dave. To the Smoky Mountains for hiking. I would like to. I thought he meant audio, Big Dog. Is that more Wi-Fi what you're saying? I think that's Wi-Fi. All right, David, have a good walk with Buster. Oh, an old Pioneer system. All right, so you're going old school. Dave, there's so many different readings on sleep training. We're trying to be as humane as we can about it. So essentially you go through a routine, you lay them in their crib, and then you set a timer as soon as they start crying, and you come in after a few minutes to soothe them, and then keep extending that time until they are able to figure out how to self-soothe. I'm using a Unify system myself. I don't know if I recommend the Unify for their meshing capability because they can't run wire through the apartment. Of course, I'd like to have wired access points if I could, but instead I'm doing a mesh. A bottle of scotch will help, all right. Friend got me some recently, maybe we'll have to utilize that. Yes, life, Dave, life. Where are we now? Columbus Avenue and 90th Street. Probably could have made that. They have a red light. I have a red light. They have a red light. I have a red light. They have a green light. And you get bagel places nearby. There must be something, but this is not my usual area that I get food in, so I'm not too sure off the top of my head. Yeah, people seem to say it works. It does seem awful, though. The baby stuff becomes easy by the third one. All right, so you just gotta have two more. That's the trick. Is that a Mustang? I'm not sure, I didn't notice. Guess I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, Tommy, that's kind of very similar to our routine as it is. Although Mrs. Commuter is trying to dissociate nursing and falling asleep a little bit. And I agree, but she feels that, starting to nurse and then pulling them off when they get drowsy is kind of like mean because they feel so safe and secure while nursing. But, also every baby's different. Two more, I don't get out with one. Yeah, that's true. article says third last child is now 18, goes very fast. It does seem to fly by the time. Time just flies. Even in these short few months, I could see how fast it goes. Oh, Dave S. was a perfect sleeper? Sounds like you have no anxiety in the world. Can make this light. 93rd Street. Yes, swanky legs. Ooh, are they adding balconies, fixing balconies? Something's going on with those balconies. That's impressive, Dave. A skill I wish I had. Mrs. Commuter is more like that than I am. I can take forever to fall asleep, like an hour. It's only me that didn't sleep until you were 7. I don't know what it was like for me. All I know, my mom always told me I was an early riser, and she's a night owl, so she didn't like that. Party Pete's. Well, hopefully your exhaustion will subside as soon as the stream ends. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Tommy, you mean Cash Jordan? Yeah, he's really been blowing up. I think he found a really cool way to show apartments during a time when not many people are probably viewing apartments in person as it is. How do you know the names of the streets? There should be signs in every corner. I'll give you an example of one. The guy ran over rubber gloves. I guess he hit him in such a way that they trapped the air in each of the fingers, and they made that popping sound. Yeah, right there, 96th Street, green sign. If you can see it, the HDR is not kicking in Columbus Avenue. Sign in the middle of the street. Bouquet Channel, hello. That's right, Dave. I've left my gloves out again. Birch coffee, decent. Not. Oh yeah, Tommy, that was a good one. That was a pretty nice deal for a nice space. I guess it just comes naturally to you, Dave. Oh, are we buffering already? Actually, this area does seem to buffer a little bit. I don't know why. Maybe it's, I don't know what it is. Good rate going down. Yeah, that corner seems to have some service issues. It should hopefully resume as we go away, but we'll probably be done pretty soon anyway. We're after an hour. GG saw that also. Haha. The guy's shirt made me think about Nirvana. All right, almost approaching 99th Street. Once we get to 100th Street, that will probably be the end. Flora, TJ Maxx on my side. We passed by Whole Foods, yep. Hey, you mentioned you were seeing Howard Stern a lot. I imagine he's hard to miss. Although the way he walks always makes me nervous. He looks like he can fall over by a small gust of wind. At least on America's Got Talent. Yep, Sergeant Luca, I'm vomiting straight to work. That would be an interesting propulsion system. You just sit in a chair and projectile vomit as propulsion. Thank you, Paulo. That's my favorite sound. This is the dance of the street cleaning. So people just stand here and they pull out of the way so the street cleaner can clean that area. Uh-oh, he's mad. And then they pull right back. He got out of the car, he's upset. I won't show that because nobody wants to be shown being upset. Anyway, I think that's enough. Yes, I got that, Tony. Yeah, we're pretty much done now, so I'm gonna wind down the stream here, and then we're gonna go to work. All right, my friends. Thank you for dropping by with me this morning. I do appreciate those who were able to donate. Super chats and super stickers, of course. Your time is precious. Thank you for spending some of it with me. Thank you, members. Thank you, subscribers. Hopefully you've got some new ones, and if you don't, and if you're not subscribed, think about subscribing so we can show you more of New York. Mods, as always, thank you. Without you, we'd be nowhere. So have a wonderful day wherever you are, and I'll see you all soon. Bye, everyone.